What a way to start off the new year with the first Friday Night SmackDown of 2025. Tiffany Stratton is the new WWE Women's Champion and everyone is happy about it. If you've been watching the Wrestling Wire Productions YouTube channel for quite some time, you all already know my thoughts on Tiffany Stratton and how impactful she will be in the WWE. Since leaving NXT and arriving to SmackDown, Tiffany has been on a roll. Unlike other recent NXT superstars that came to the main rosters, Tiffy has found a way to be in the mix with the main event superstars. Yes, Carmelo Hayes and Lyra Valkyria are amazing in their own ways, but it seems like they've gotten lost in the mid-card matches and feuds. Tiffany, on the other hand, has changed from a bratty stuck-up heel to becoming a fan favorite very quickly. When Tiffany joined the SmackDown roster, she immediately qualified for the Women's Elimination Chamber. In the match, she was very impressive, even though the match was filled with veteran talent. Tiffany was even able to eliminate Naomi before she was eliminated by Liv Morgan. The fans weren't too happy for Tiffany's elimination, chanting Tiffy time throughout the match. Fast forward to May at the Backlash France PLE. Tiffany was able to get in a triple threat match with Bayley and Naomi for the Women's Championship. Tiffany absolutely carried that match. She was able to go up against well-seasoned talent and maintain the interest of the crowd. Until this day, I don't believe that there has been a much more impressive live audience since France. Unfortunately for Tiffany, Bayley retained her Women's Championship by pinning Naomi, but that wasn't the end for Tiffany. She went on to qualify and win the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match to become Ms. Money in the Bank. With her recent alliance with Women's Champion Nia Jax, Tiffany was pressured into cashing in her briefcase on Liv Morgan. Week after week, Nia would bully Tiffany, which made it obvious that she would eventually cash in on Jax. As other superstars on the main roster get into feuds with no titles on the line, Tiffany again was found in a PLE with main event talent. The Women's War Games match was just a big way to push Rhea Ripley to have her shot at Liv Morgan's title again. Tiffany still had her moments in the match. There was a point where Tiffany contemplated cashing in on Liv Morgan or Nia Jax since they were both in the middle of the ring. Although she didn't cash in, she still had another huge moment when she hit a senton bomb off the top of the steel cage. Yet again, the rookie Tiffany Stratton standing out amongst her veteran peers. As any other Money in the Bank winner, Tiffany Stratton became the ultimate opportunist on the first SmackDown of 2025. During a match between Nia Jax and Naomi, Tiffany tricked the WWE Universe with yet another fake cash-in attempt, which helped Nia Jax secure a win over Naomi. But just as we thought that was it, when Nia Jax was on the attack of Bianca Belair, Tiffy struck her with the Money in the Bank briefcase. This gave Bianca the opportunity to hit the KOD on Jax. Stratton then blindsided Belair and hit the prettiest moonsault on Jax for the win. This was an amazing way to start 2025. The crowd went wild. After months and months of fake cash-ins, we finally see Tiffany Stratton get her time to shine. I wanted to wait until Tiffy's first title defense before making this video, and luckily we didn't have to wait long. During Tiffany's championship celebration on the following Friday Night SmackDown, she was interrupted by Nia Jax, Bayley, Naomi, and Bianca Belair, each woman believing they had the right to be #1 contender to challenge Tiffany for the Women's Championship. Later that night, Nick Aldis announced that the women will be in a fatal four-way to determine the #1 contender to challenge Tiffany for her Women's Championship. And after a hard-fought match, Bayley wins the fatal four-way and became the #1 contender to face Tiffany. Now, people have mixed feelings about Bayley winning and thought maybe it should have gone to Nia, or maybe even Bianca. I thought having Bayley winning was a good call. Sure, some people may think that Bayley is overrated, but I think giving Tiffany a match with a highly decorated Bayley was a good call. A Jax and Tiffany Stratton match would be too soon after Tiffany won the title off of Jax, and Naomi and Bianca will have their hands filled with the storyline that awaits when Jade Cargill returns. As usual, Tiffany shined throughout the match, both women going back and forth, giving the crowd a great main event. In the end, Tiffany hit an Alabama Slam and world's prettiest moonsault to secure the win. What I liked about this win was that it was a clean win. No need to have Tiffany cheat to beat a veteran like Bayley. I believe this is just the start to an amazing title run for Tiffany Stratton. One thing that did bother me was that moments before Tiffany's title defense, there was a Charlotte Flair promo during the commercial break. If Charlotte returns, I hope that she doesn't immediately get a title shot. Flair is a 14-time women's world champion, and we know how she is favored in the WWE. For her to return, she wouldn't just take a loss so easily. They would not build hype around her return, just to have her lose to further push Tiffany's career. That doesn't strike me as a Charlotte Flair thing to do. We'll just have to see what happens during Tiffany's run. Currently, there are not a lot of superstars on the women's roster that is as good as Tiffany in the ring. With time, Tiffany will only get better. Looking forward to some premium live event title defenses, maybe even a WrestleMania match. All I know is that it is officially Tiffy time. What do you all think of the new women's champion Tiffany Stratton? Let us know in the comments below. And if you'd like to see more wrestling content like this, like and subscribe to the WrestleWire Productions YouTube channel.